Good morning. It's Jo from Emily Cat 176 and it's Friday. I'm actually filming this a bit later because it's my day off, so I've been taking it easy this morning. So, as I have said before, I really don't like owning books. And I had a stack of, was 4 or 5, I can't remember even if it was 6 books. And I said that I wouldn't buy any more books this month. And I have been into a bookshop a few times and I haven't bought anything. I've got quite a list to buy, but I haven't bought anything this month. And what I did with those books, as you'll see by the photo, I took them all out, all the ones that I had. I started each one and none of them really grabbed me. As you know, my rule of thumb is I read a few chapters, and if it's not grabbing me, life really is too short to read books you don't like. So they have all gone back to where they came from. And this is the really good thing about borrowing books. None of them came from libraries. I was given some books. I borrowed them from a swap, and that place you swap and go and swap and leave a book, and yeah, they've all gone, which it's a load off me because as I said, I don't like owning books. But there was one that I forgot. This one, Robb, Golden in Death. So I saw this book this week and I thought, I've got to take that back. I was meant to on Thursday and I forgot. I actually read it again and I don't know about J.D. Robb. I had decided I wasn't going to read any more books because, look, there's a lot of them, as you can see. She's written a lot of books. And I felt that maybe she was starting to repeat herself. I don't know. This is it. I'm really undecided with J.D. Robb. I really liked, there's some really good ones. There's been some really good ones in this. Golden in Death, that came out in 2020. I think she's actually read a few more because of course J.D. Robb is Nora Roberts writing as J.D. Robb. And one thing about Nora Roberts, she is a very, very prolific writer. I haven't read her sort of romance novels. I only read the J.D. Robb ones. But the fact that she's written so much and she's still so popular says to me that she is a good writer in the genre she writes in. And as I said, these J.D. Robb ones, and I have actually recommended these to some people and they've started reading them as well. And she does come up with good crimes. Because of course J.D. Robb, it's set in the future, which of course, I think she started writing in the 90s. So of course the future is fast approaching with these books. But yeah, 2061. This is when this book is set. And some of the things I sort of think, I don't know, we'll see what happens in the future. But I don't know. Because as I said, I read it in a week. And I will definitely take this back on Tuesday. But I just don't know. As I said, the crimes themselves are good. They're well thought out, written well. The backstory, which is continued all through the books, because the first book starts with, because Eve Dallas, of course, is a police officer, and there's been a crime. And in the first book, this is where she meets Robb, because he's connected to the woman that's been killed. And that's how it starts. And part of these books is also about their relationship and the people in their orbit, because a lot of the books, yes, it's set in Rourke's home because, of course, he's a billionaire or a multi-millionaire or something, but it's also set, of course, in the where Eve works, which is, and they're set in New York. This is where she's based, where they're both based. So I don't know. I don't think I would ever buy another J.D. Robb book. I don't know. I just don't know. Because I definitely decided, no, I'm not reading them anymore. But I quite liked reading this one again. I couldn't remember exactly what happened. And as I said, they are well-written crime books. So, I don't know. Do any of you have that where you think, right, I'm not reading that author anymore? Well, for example, Alexander McCall Smith, as I said, I won't be reading his books again. But this is in a genre I like, as you know, I like crime, and this is in that genre. Whereas Alexander McCall Smith, and again, he's a good writer, and I said, I know he's very popular, but no, I won't be reading any of those. I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe I could borrow one from the library, one of the newer ones, and just see. Because, as I said, there is a... Look at that list. Look how long that list is. She has written a lot of books in this series. And I have seen current ones. So this was 2020. She's written some before, beg your pardon, after this as well. So, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Do any of you read J.D. Robb? Do you really like J.D. Robb? Have you ever heard of J.D. Robb? They're the questions, aren't they? But that one, as I said, will definitely be going back on Tuesday. And as I said, my pile of books that was 5 or 6 is now 1. My Scottish folk tales, and I will read that over the summer, I've decided. So I think I've done really well. As I said, it's getting these books going back so someone else can remember. Lifts a load off my shoulders. So that's it. As I said, I have been... Oh no, I'll talk about that next week because something happened this week. So enjoy your weekend, and I will be back on Monday. Okay, bye.